Hello everyone, welcome to PRV Solution. So in this video lecture we will study about the network analysis. What is the definition of network analysis? And under network analysis we will cover topics network reduction and voltage and current division. What is voltage division and what is current division rule in the circuit theory. So first is the introduction. So what is a network? A network, it is a collection of interconnected electrical component. So we may have different electrical component, resistor, capacitor, inductors. When we combine these components we will get a network. In general, the electrical networks are made to exchange the energy between the different elements. So network is used to exchange the energy between the different elements, electrical components. These electrical networks can be constructed either by using resistor or inductor or capacitors. So electrical components are, we can use resistor, inductors and capacitor, or we can use combination of these elements. Now the definition of network analysis. Network analysis is the process of finding the voltage response or the current response for any element. So in network analysis we will find voltage response or current response of any element. It may have resistor, it may be resistor, inductor or capacitor in the network by using the available techniques, KCL, KVL and other techniques we can use. A simple circuit can be analyzed without tampering with its original configuration. So simple circuit you can analyze without changing its original shape. But some theorems have been developed to simplify circuit analysis, such as Thevenin and Norton theorems. So these are some reduction techniques through which we can also find the current response or voltage response of the different elements. Now we will see voltage and current division. What is voltage division and what is current division? So KVL states that algebraic sum of all the voltage in a loop must equal 0. So in a loop the voltage drop must be equal to 0. So this is the statement for the KVL. A practical application of this law is voltage divider rule. So voltage divider rule is basically based upon the KVL. Next law we have KCL, which states that algebraic sum of the all currents entering and exiting a node must equal to 0. Means total sum of the currents at a node must be equal to 0. A practical application of this law is current divider rule. So current division rule based on the KCL. A parallel circuit act as a current divider always. The current dividers in all the branches in a parallel circuit. So in parallel circuit we can use current divider, while in series circuits are act as voltage divider always. So let's see what is voltage divider rule. According to voltage divider rule, we will use this voltage divider, a series circuit, as a voltage divider. So we have in series different resistance. First we will find out the equivalent resistance for that, R1 plus R2 plus R3 in series. Then we will find the current by using Ohm's law. I is equal to applied voltage divided by my equivalent resistance, what we have found in previous step. But current remains same in the series. I is equal to I1 is equal to I2 is equal to I3. As the voltage divides in series, so voltage divider rule states that voltage across X element or resistor X is equal to the voltage multiplied with the Rx resistance divided by this total equivalent resistance, which is equal to the Rx plus Ry plus Rz, in case we have three resistors Rx, Ry and Rz. This is the example. Suppose we have three resistors R1, R2, R3. We have different value of resistors. We are applying here at 45 volts. So firstly we will calculate equivalent resistance of this. Equivalent resistance will be 5 plus 10 plus 7.5. And suppose we want to calculate the voltage drop across this resistance. So this is equal to the 5. This resistance divided by my equivalent resistance multiply by total voltage. Similarly, we can find the voltage drop across this R2 across 10 ohm, 10 kilo ohm across 7.5 kilo ohm. So this total voltage drop across these three resistance must be equal to 45 volt. So here we have 10 volt, here we have 20 volt, here we have 15 volts. So this is total combination is equal to 45 volt. So in this way, this circuit act as a voltage divider circuit, because this 45 volt is divided into three parts. 10 volt appears here, 20 volt appears here, and 15 volt appears here. So this is the example of the voltage division rule. Or you can simulate this circuit in the multisim using the same parameters, 45 volt, 5 kilo ohm, or 10 kilo ohm, 7.5 kilo ohm, and you can get the values and do the table for different combination of the voltage and resistances. Application: the voltage divider rule is used only there where the voltage is regulated by dropping a particular voltage in a circuit. So it is used where in which we can use a voltage drop. So by that voltage drop there is some changes in the circuit, so we can use this voltage divider there. It mainly used in such systems where energy efficiency does not necessary to be considered seriously. In our daily life, mostly common the voltage divider is used in potentiometer. So potentiometer circuit you will find in your homes also. So the best example of this potentiometer are the volume tuning knob you may have in your this DEC system, this CD player systems, DVD player systems, also to our music system and radio transistor, etc. So this is the application of voltage divider or voltage division. Now we have current division rule. As we discussed that current division occurs in the parallel circuit. So in parallel circuit, firstly we have to find out the equivalent resistance using parallel resistances. So suppose we have three resistances. Now the equivalent resistance for the parallel combination is equal to this. Now we will calculate the total resistance by Ohm's law, total current by Ohm's law. I is equal to V by R equivalent. So we will get here total current from in the circuit. So as we are using parallel circuit, so voltage across each resistance must be equal. V1 is equal to V2 is equal to V3. As current divides in parallel circuit, so according to current divider rule, current in Rx resistor is equal to R total, which is equivalent resistance, divided by Rx, multiply. This is the sign for multiply with total current. So in this way we can find the current in the X resistor. So similarly you can use the current division rule here. We are applying here 6 volt and we have different resistor R1, R2, R3. The value of R1 is 1 kilo ohm, 3 kilo ohm and 2 kilo ohm. So firstly we will find out the equivalent combination R equivalent, then total current is find out by using the V by Req, which comes equal to the 11.11 ampere. Then we can find the current through this branch and then through this branch, then through this branch, and this total current which is equal to 11.11 is here. This must be equal to the current in this branch plus current in this branch plus current in this branch. So we can also simulate this circuit in the multisim software for different value of the R1, R2, R3. So you can perform your experiment on multisim using the same circuit which is described here. So this is the same method 2 to find the current across different resistors. So application: current divider circuits also find application in electric meter circuits where a fraction of the measured current is desired to be routed through a sensitive detection device. And the second application of this is the current divider circuits also find application for finding current in the parallel circuits. So we can find the current in the parallel resistances in the circuits. Thanks.